Hey there, this is Chris. During the last few weeks, I started communicating with a variety of different people, and now I'd like to share a little bit of that. First idea was to establish a YouTube channel which presents Let's Play without barriers. It means text undertitles and maybe also sign language. Because I wanted to know if people would like this idea, I started to communicate on different social media channels like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and also started writing down my thoughts to a blog on WordPress. And at first I didn't succeed very well because nobody did know me besides my gaming community. Thanks to you for your support and help and encouraging to stay engaged in my project. I thank you so much. Well, after a while communicating, asking questions, I got involved with people and they talked to me. And I talked to them, and it was exchange of ideas, asking what they wanted to get shown. And besides the fact that everyone likes the idea of internet and YouTube videos that are available also for hearing impaired or not hearing people, and also for people who cannot see or have other barriers, I realized that there are many people that think nobody would like to listen to them, or they are realized to exist. Well, that's German with English vocabulary, but English isn't my first language. I will translate it to German and hope it will be possible to understand what I mean. Well, I read posts about I am hurt, nobody seems to care. I have no perspective on my life. I don't know how to carry on. I would like to communicate, but nobody's listening. Nobody's reading my posts. I get no reaction. I started thinking about my own behavior. Could it be that I also often like to be heard, but don't listen enough? Don't look at each other enough? Don't care enough for others' needs? I thought, well, I'm only just one person. I cannot listen to all people all over the world. I cannot read all articles. I cannot join all communities that would be worth it. So I started with actions. I use hashtag listenandcare. It's all meant to watch, look at each other and care. If you cannot use spoken language and you are depending on writing your thoughts. Hashtag listenandcare wants to focus on the thought that everyone's like to be listened to, but sometimes listening isn't enough. It's good to like an article, but if someone's begging for help, he needs help, and maybe you can't be the one that helps the person directly. Well, but let's say in a picture, you don't have to be the ambulance, but you can call the ambulance. You don't have to call the ambulance. You can ask somebody who can do this for you. Well, you can do what you can do. Yeah, and you can like something. A person is twittering, you can answer to it, you can ask questions, you can share it to people who know how to help. Communities, organizations, yeah, whatever you know. I think you have ideas on your own what you can do. Maybe it starts with listening to your family at breakfast, asking, well, how's your day? What are you hoping for? And what are you afraid of, if you like? And always decide for yourself what is okay for you. I don't like people to hurt themselves by listening to something they cannot cope with. I have to say that clearly because I also know people that had very frightening events in their lives, and if they would talk to something with similar problems, they would be hurt again, and that cannot be the right way to manage with it. So listen to yourself, care for yourself, and listen to others you like to, and care for what they are saying. And if you can help, show respect, something like that. You don't have to love every person all over the world. That isn't possible at all. You're just not in the state to know all of them. But you can listen to people you meet every day, at job, at school, at home, at the bus, at the radio, maybe, or reading about something on blogs, Twitter, watching TV show, listening. What do they say? Do I care about this? Would I like to join a community to improve something? Yeah, okay. I can't stop talking about it because it's a very great theme. Yeah, I like to change it. Yeah, I'd like listening. I'd like caring. I'd like be listened to, and I'd like be cared for. And I think we can start today with a little small action, and we will get response over time if we stay engaged and people realize that we just like to listen, see and care. Start now and have fun.